Hey there, history buffs! Welcome to an exciting journey through the annals of time here on AD History. Today we have a thrilling tale that blends myth and reality, a story that has fascinated historians and enthusiasts alike for centuries. Today we're diving into one of the most fascinating tales from ancient Rome, the legendary story of Romulus and Remus, the twin brothers whose tale is said to mark the very beginning of Rome itself. This story is not just a simple legend, it is a narrative that has shaped the identity of an entire civilization. You might have heard the myth, but how does it stack up against the actual archaeological evidence? What truths lie beneath the layers of legend? How do we separate the threads of myth from the fabric of history? Let's embark on this historical quest to uncover the facts. We'll explore the myth, delve into the archaeological findings, and see how these two narratives intertwine to give us a fuller picture of Rome's origins. First, let's delve into the myth itself. According to legend, Romulus and Remus were twin brothers born to the Vestal Virgin Rhea Silvia and the god Mars. Their birth was shrouded in divine mystery and intrigue. This divine parentage set the stage for a life filled with extraordinary events. Abandoned at birth, they were miraculously saved and suckled by a she-wolf, a symbol of strength and survival against all odds. This image of the she-wolf nurturing the twins has become an enduring symbol of Rome's resilience and tenacity. As they grew up, they decided to establish a new city, a place that would become a beacon of civilization. Their vision was grand, and their ambition knew no bounds. However, a fierce dispute arose between the brothers, leading Romulus to tragically kill Remus. Thus, Rome was founded in 753 BCE, according to the myth. This act of fratricide, though tragic, is often seen as a necessary sacrifice for the birth of a great city. It's a story filled with divine intervention, fraternal conflict, and heroic action, a classic tale of origin that has captivated imaginations for centuries. But how much of this tale is rooted in reality? But what does archaeology tell us about the founding of Rome? Can we separate fact from fiction? Let's turn to the evidence unearthed by archaeologists to see what it reveals. The earliest evidence of settlement in the area that would become Rome dates back to around 1000 BCE, much earlier than the legendary founding date. This suggests that the region was inhabited long before the time of Romulus and Remus. Archaeologists have uncovered remnants of primitive huts on the Palatine Hill, suggesting that small communities lived there long before Romulus and Remus were said to have walked the earth. These early settlers laid the groundwork for what would eventually become Rome. The influence of the Greeks and the Etruscans is also crucial to understanding Rome's early development. These cultures left indelible marks on the nascent city, contributing to its growth and complexity. The Etruscans, who were dominant in central Italy before Rome's rise, left a significant mark on Roman culture, contributing to its early growth and development. Their influence can be seen in various aspects of Roman life, from architecture to religious practices. They contributed elements like the toga, the layout of cities, and even some religious practices that would become integral to Roman life. The Etruscans were not just neighbors. They were key players in the story of Rome's rise. Greek influence is evident in Rome's early art, mythology, and eventually its pantheon of gods, showing a blend of cultural elements that shaped the city. The Greeks provided a rich cultural and intellectual heritage that Rome would adopt and adapt. But what about those Italic tribes that were already present in the region? These tribes played a crucial role in the early history of Rome. Rome didn't rise in isolation. It was part of a mosaic of Italic tribes, including the Latins, Sabines, and others, each contributing to the cultural tapestry. These interactions were not always peaceful, but they were essential in shaping the character of early Rome. These groups interacted, traded, and sometimes clashed, contributing to the cultural melting pot that would become Rome, a city of diverse influences. The blending of these cultures created a unique Roman identity. These interactions were crucial in shaping the early character of Rome, making it a hub of cultural exchange and innovation. The city's strategic location facilitated trade and communication, further enriching its cultural landscape. So what's the takeaway here? How do we reconcile the myth with the reality? The story of Romulus and Remus provides a legendary account, but the archaeological evidence offers a more complex narrative. While the story of Romulus and Remus provides a legendary account of Rome's origins, the archaeological evidence paints a more complex and nuanced picture. The reality is that Rome's founding was a gradual process influenced by various cultures and peoples. Rome was not founded in a single heroic moment, but evolved over centuries, influenced by a variety of cultures and peoples, each adding their own layer to the city's rich history. This gradual evolution is what made Rome the powerful city-state it eventually became. In the end, both the myth and the archaeology offer valuable insights into Rome's origins. The myth provides a narrative that speaks to the values and identity of the Romans, while the archaeology gives us a factual basis for understanding the city's development. The myth speaks to the values and identity of the Romans themselves: valor, divine favor, and the importance of family, elements that were central to Roman culture. These values were not just stories, they were guiding principles for Roman society. The archaeology gives us a factual basis, showing how Rome grew from a small settlement into a powerful city-state, a process that took centuries of development and interaction. This evidence helps us understand the real challenges and achievements of Rome's early inhabitants. Thanks for joining me on this journey through history. It's always a pleasure to explore the past with fellow enthusiasts. Your curiosity and passion for history make these explorations all the more rewarding. If you enjoyed this deep dive into Rome's foundations, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more historical explorations. Your support helps us bring more history to life. Every like and subscription helps us continue our journey through the past. Until next time, keep questioning, keep exploring, and keep the past alive. See you soon. Remember, history is not just about the past. It's about understanding our present and shaping our future.